We're wasting time. We're wasting time every day, every night, all the time. You know what we're wasting time on? Not drinking beer. We could be drinking beer, yet we're doing stupid stuff and, wasting time. We need to get to it. We need to get to it, and we're going to get to it. Your buddy Jimbo back at it again. Blue Collar Beer Review. One beer, one take. All for y'all. All for y'all. The power was out. It was scary here. There was people were talking about the alien invasion, government takeover, but I was calm and cool. I drank some beer, tried to figure some stuff out, got ready for our Blue Collar Beer Review. Yeah, it's happening. So, it's the 11th day of beer drinking. Remember, it was 12 days. It was 12 beers till Christmas yesterday. And now, today, it's 11 days of beers till Christmas. On 11 beers of Christmas, Blue Collar Beer gave to me St. Arnold's Brewing Company. They're out of H-Town. But I like to call my hero King Arnold. Old King Arnold. This is Ye Old Christmas Ale. Yeah. It's another one in our Christmas series. The pizza guy's here. This is going to be awesome. So he's the Bishop of Metz. And when St. Arnold was the Bishop of Metz, he spent his life to warning people, I've told you this, warning people of the dangers of drinking water. And he extolled the virtues of beer, of drinking beer, because water was bad. It was poison back then. And beer was good because it was brewed, it was boiled, and it was wonderful and safe to drink. And there's a legend that says that during St. Arnold's funeral, while his pallbearers were carrying him through the city square and through the town, taking him to where he'd be buried, that they were stopped. And they were because they were carrying him. It was a long road to hoe to get there, and they were stopped by one of the local pub areas as they were walking by, and they were stopped and said, "Hey, you guys need to hydrate." Hey, even back then they had to hydrate, so they were hydrating. The guy said, "Hey," he handed them a big mug of beer, and told them to each take a drink from it, so they could quench their thirst. So the first guy got the beer, and he drank some, and he started to pound it, and it was delicious and refreshing, and he pounded it, and probably drank a little too much, but he passed it to the next guy. The next guy, boom, drank it, it was almost gone, boom. Third guy drank it, and it was pretty much tapped out, but he handed it to the guy on the other side. By the time the other guy got it, it was full again. It was magic. It was as if God himself filled the beer mug. The other three drank from the mug, and when they passed it back over the casket, it was full again. And then they passed it around again. Boom, boom, boom. They did it. They hammered the beer down, and they delivered St. Arnold, King Arnold, St. Arnold, to his place to rest in eternity. That's the legend of St. Arnold's funeral. And I thought it was a pretty cool story. It's probably not true. There might have been people in the crowd saying, "Hey, switching out beer." You know the old beer trick, you fill it up behind the casket. That's the oldest trick in the book, the old fill the beer up behind the casket. I mean, I've done it myself. No? Okay, well, whatever. That's the story. I thought it was pretty cool, and here we go. This, like I said, this is the old Christmas ale. And this is a pretty good, this is supposed to be pretty good beer. Yeah, you know, like I've never had one before, so I'm just doing this, you know, straight. I've never had one of these. Never. So, this is a baby beer. It's baby beer. That's what I found it in, you know, that's how it is. But it's pretty good beer. It's a medium of the road. It's a 7.5 alcohol by volume, and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be wonderful. St. Arnold has never let me down. The king of beers. Yeah, not Budweiser. St. Arnold is the king of beers. Here we go. So let's do the double dump. We're gonna do the looky, listen, and smell, and this is just happy times. Bang. Let's dump her in. Oh, look at that. It's just beautiful. Oh, it's amber. Wonderful. Just look at it. That is the perfect head of beer. Steady, middle of the road, strong. It's Goldilocks beer. It's not too strong. It's not too weak. It's just right. This smells like Goldilocks beer. This is what I imagine Goldilocks. Yeah, and the color's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't get more beautiful than that. That's perfect beer color right there. One of these days I'm gonna drop this thing. That thing was sliding out of my... Oh, I hope that never happens. That'd be alcohol abuse. So, with that, here's to you, King Arnold. May you rest in peace. I love you. Love all you all, too. 11th day of beer. 11 beers of Christmas. 11th day, whatever. Here we go. Salute. Damn! Did you see that? You look at the lace on there. Brussels lace. It's just good to the last drop. Oh, look at that. It's just beautiful right there. Can you see that? You see the ring right around there? That is really neat. This beer is perfect. It's the perfect ale. It's the perfect taste. It's not bitter. You got a little bit of that, maybe on the palate of your mouth, a little bitter, just a little bit of that bitterness. It's super smooth, and it's got this great mouthfeel, and it's got a great taste. It's just wonderful. Listen, for the Christmas season, for the holiday season, I think ye old Christmas ale, rich and cheerful. Rich and cheerful. May we all be rich and cheerful. This beer is definitely Jimbo approved. St. Arnold's, the old Christmas ale. Wonderful, wonderful, delicious. Jimbo approved. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you guys around. Jimbo out.